did it twice. Stream of the decade. Wow. I'm so honored. I want to thank my dog, my mom, my girlfriend, my god gaming skills, and your mom, of course, for all the stress relief. Never doubt the god gamer.
Here we go. What the fuck? What resolution's that? I've not got that. Oh, what is this shite? Who remembers the days of 640 before 80? Ah, great days. Come on, you devs, for sake. Devs, come on. A minute, I'm going to put that full blast, but then turn it down there. Maybe turn that down a bit. And disable taxi honk. I'll come back and probably do that, whatever the f that is. Okay. And if you delete Dev, he's a nice guy, says C. So it's I decide who's a nice guy or no. Not you, me. Oh, brilliant days in Overwatch. Saying in a voice chat. Oh, no healing people. Them in a voice chat tell me to heal and me going like that. You ain't getting no heals. I decide whether we win or lose. Not you, me. Oh, magic. Magic. I'd be trying to kind of say it like Rambo in First Blood. Kinda a bit like that. It's sort of like monologue bit at the end. Must be great being American. America, cause at least I know I'm free. Yeah, Marshall, thanks for sub. I like this game, well, fine. I think I might like it. Yeah, listen. How funny is it that, see, in America, see if you get like ill or something sick, it can obliterates you. It's not just your health, it wipes you out financially. It's like it destroys you. Completely wipes you out. It's like Monopoly or something. It's like a board game. So that just kind of wipes it. It keeps that, it's good because it keeps that Wild West sort of spirit alive, that kind of feeling it's everybody for themselves and you got to sort of like cut out a wee sort of slice of life for yourself, if you know what I mean. Survival of the fittest thing, it's good kind of, as we watch here, like Aliens for space, watching the wee sort of the wee kind of ant farm sort of thing, the rat kind of, you know, the rats, these experiments that have got names, they put all the rats together and they found out that these rats end up grouping up with these rats and all the rest of it, and these ones just get lazy, the ones that are fed all the time end up getting lazy, and you can stand for the, you can just sort of watch from afar. And occasionally you see them actually try to say bad things about her here. But your NHS is this, and you're like, oh look. They're actually sort of like trying to distract themselves by having a go at us. Look. Fuck, it's just banter at the end of the day, isn't it? Northern Chaos thinks the sub. Same message as ever. Woo! Wab thinks the sub. A scrap of banter for my empty cup, sir. How about this? Banter! The invisible hand of the market. Have you ever heard that term, the invisible hand of the market? It was a Scottish person that came up with that. Did you know that it was a Scottish person that came up with many of the founding principles of modern capitalism? Adam Smith was it, I think, guy. Got us to thank. But they're stupid, says Hooded Bob. No. Wait till... I wonder if there'll be a thing in America on the telly. Like when all the Scots are there in the World Cup. I wonder if somebody goes like that. What do we think when we think of Scottish people? Kilts, haggis, bagpipes? And then like a funny wee song. But there's actually a darker side to the Scottish character as we investigate. And they bring up colonialism, slavery, KKK, Ku Klux Klan, I believe, was a Scottish thing. And all these other things. A million. They find out that we're known as... I say we, I just mean, you know, people that came for this bit of land. No, not me, nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. But I'm waiting for him to go like that. I've actually looked into these Scottish people. They're scum. They're like... At least the English are only hypocritical with their crimes against humanity. They're open cunts. Openly. It's the Scots, so they try to go under the radar with, oh, we're funny and all that, and we're a good laugh, and they're the worst. Eager participants. Fire breathing Ducky at Northern Chaos. Thanks to subs, thank you very much. But the good thing is that Americans can't truly criticise Scotland too much because they f***ing done. Country. What they do? What they do right now? Why don't we just accept there is good and bad in everyone? Ebony and ivory. Dee 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 dee. Number one, when I was brawn that, says Marriage AA. Here we go. You know, is it Interstellar? Is it Interstellar or what's his fucking name? What's the other one? The nuclear. Oppenheimer. Yeah, you know that. Interstellar Between the Basements, is it? I didn't like that film that much. Is it actually, is that got a name? What's the name of that song? Do you like anything? I like tons of fucking things. Oh, I've watched Obsession last week. I thought that was really, really good. There's just a wee bit near the end I kind of didn't like, but I thought that was very, very, very good. Very well written, and I thought it's very intelligently and realistically written. Obsession is pish. I liked it. Right, what's that Interstellar song? Okay, song. Is there not a bit that goes... Is there not a bit like that? Is it Oppenheimer? Maybe that. Aye. That. Aye, that, right. Really powerful, that bit in the film where they show the nuke going off and they just actually just like fire, just shows fire. Close up of fire. Well done in no using the CGI. Christopher Nolan, who made Inception with the f***ing upside down Jesus Christ. Could you not have showed the power of the nuclear bomb? Ridiculous. Ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. Anyway, the reason why I was bringing that up is you can do that by going like this with your favourite game. There you go. Fire breathing ducky. Thanks for the sub. Alex, thanks for the when do we plan to start emote. Right, new game. Intro. Learn all the ins and outs. Yes, recommended for new players. I'm a new player. Normal, please. Look how I sit here getting ready to play a video game. And you here watching as we're floating in space. We left for New York. I still remember it, brimming with ambition. The clang of streetcars and the hum of dreams waiting to be crushed. New York was the place to be at the turn of the century. Your father and I arrived here with nothing, but we knew we could make something of ourselves in this city. You know someone who made something of themselves in New York? Andrew Carnegie. Another Scot. Andrew Carnegie. Scotch. One of the first billionaires in the whole world. Is that right? Another wronging. Oh, but he gave a lot of his money away at the end, so that makes up for it in a kind of Darth Vader chucking the Emperor down the thingy. Do what you f***ing want as long as you're alright for the kind of last 6 months. Shrimp thanks to sub. 60 months, where does the time go? Up your shiter.
Started from the bottom of the rickety and you stayed selling others' papers. But piece by piece, we built our own story. Before we knew it, we were hitting scoops left and right. Once your ink-stained pen becomes an influential weapon, it's hard not to wield it, sorry kid. I got the lurgy, you know. We had one vision, becoming the biggest in the city that never sleeps. Alright. I got the crazy lung. I got a touch of the crazy lung. That's why I'm gonna hand over the whole lot to you. Welcome to New York City. Your father's been gone a decade now, and frankly, he left things a bit of a state. United States. But don't worry, the city will chew you up anyway, kid. It's what it does. It's what it does, huh? It's what it does, huh? Hey, it's what it does, huh? Know it all, Eleanor will be more than excited to help you take the first budget. Call it an overdue inheritance, kid. The business is all yours now. Enter newspaper. Name the cunt. I've arranged a taxi. Take it, your uncle. The daily cunt. I should have done. Oh, yeah, bastard. Right. Don't know if it is daily though. Brooklyn, New York. That's it, game. There it is. Thank you. Remember, this is just going to teach me. Thank you, officer. We'll stay in touch. This is going to teach me how to play the game. Have a good day, ma'am. Oh, hello there. You must be our new publisher. You look the part. Me. Of course, your uncle didn't disclose the full story. Allow me to shed light on this dire situation. Look at this mess. Our newspaper has been struggling tremendously with dwindling readerships and mounting debts, an unfavourable combination. Last night, one of the debt collectors paid us an unwelcome visit. It appears that your uncle has unsavoury connections. To be frank, the recent financial crisis has pushed us to the brink of foreclosure. Your uncle saw no way out and sought external financing options. Unfortunately, his plans didn't unfold as anticipated. Rumour has it he's hiding somewhere tropical now, living off the last bit of our paper's cash. So now you're our last hope, tied to the man in the painting above. Oh, that's the man, right? Our former boss, your late father, the great publisher Isaac Van Anden. Your late father. He dreamed of one day being the lead newspaper in New York. Sadly, your uncle couldn't even stand in his shadow. But no time to linger. We need a newspaper to be printed this Sunday. We've got to make every letter count and prevent this looming foreclosure. Foreclosure. At your service, publisher. Let's meet our remaining staff.
Just want to see if I can make the text a bit bigger. Blazanov here is operating our telegraphing station. It's a line of communications, communication to the outside world. Right? Blazanov. Hi, that's right. As a matter of fact, I'm receiving some hot news right now. Right? Give me a minute. You're taking a long time to receive that. I hope I can upgrade it later. In the meantime, I've got something to show you. See the blue arrow? Uh-huh. This shows your advancement in the week. How can you see the blue arrow in this computer game? Our goal is to get a newspaper every Sunday, so it's not a daily cunt. So no time to waste. I'll give you some blue box tips along the way. Good luck. Have a look around. Right, mouse button, moving the cursor. Or that. I'll be done. Something popped up. Expand your view, zoom in and out using scroll. Waiting for research. Blazanov is working hard. Right. Let's report. Send out your first reporter. Right up the top left. Hold on. We're on Wednesday. It's 9 PM. Right, alright then. This lamp here represents Mr. Blazanov's telegraphing desk. Right? Right? I'll close that then. When the light's on, that means the line of communication is open, allowing you to send reporters over to report on the events. This is where Mr. Blazanov found our news source. Right? Wall Street stock crash. I didn't mean to click right. This is what we call the news board. The core of each news item lies in its story files. Every news item has at least one. Right. The core of each news item lies in its story files. Every news item has at least one. Right. Here we're dealing with an economy story as indicated by this requirement. Only reporters with an economy skill can be assigned here. That's a requirement. Right. Right. Economy story, so somebody who knows about that. Right. This reporter has the skill we need. Drag this card to the story file. Regina Porter. Or Regina. Right, you've got a bit of that, right, and that's crime, I take it, and that's society. Okay. Dumb. Total panic going around. As you can see, she started working on the items straight away. This story file will take 6 hours to report on. Right. An economy tag was gained from this report. It's all about the story tags, as you'll see later. Right. When the story file is completed, a report containing an economy tag is brought to your tower. It then has to be processed into a final article that can be placed in your newspaper. Go get there. Let's head back to your tower. Just click somewhere outside of the news board. Hi again. Those mobsters really did a number on our equipment. This used to be where our typesetter worked. An essential part in the newspaper production process. Reporters would come back and deliver the reports here. Over there is where the typeset reports were assembled for printing. Unfortunately, both of them were destroyed. And the good people working them got so scared they left. Anyway, before I get too emotional, let's clean this mess up and start over. Clean up this mess, dispose of the broken typesetting desk, dispose of the broken assembly table. Right? Bin. Bin. Let's rebuild. Build a typesetting desk, assign someone to the typesetting desk, build an assembly table, and assign somebody to that. Right? Over here. Click on that. Typesetting desk, 450 quid, and I have got 14 grand. Drag this into your tower. Okay. Assign someone to this. Every desk needs an employee. Click here to assign somebody. There. Right. They seem good for the job. Drag the file onto the desk. Typesetting. Assembling. Brad Coleman. Right. Okay, dickhead. You're on that. Build an assembly table. Go back here there. Get that. Drag that there. Assign somebody to that. Right. Okay. That's that. Time to convert this report into a typeset slug. I'm a total rookie though, so excuse me if this takes a minute. Waiting for item to be assembled. Monitor news items in production. Click here. Here you can see the tags that you will collect when printing this item. I will collect tags. It's all about tags. This shows the progress of your item's production. Every stop represents a production desk in your tower. Once the bar is completely full, you can place the item in your newspaper. Right? You can throw away individual parts of a story here, there. Editing is sometimes a necessity when there's no more time left to complete a story, but you still want to print the completed parts. I didn't read that. I spoke it, I didn't read it. Some outside influences might also demand omittance of certain topics. Keep an eye out and make sure to edit well. Their rewards could be quite worth your while. Corruption, everybody. Half price egg sandwich, thanks for sub. That's a big congrats to your big move of city and good luck with everything, Blam. Shrimp, thanks again. Oh, what happened? Congrats, you've produced your first article. The final step is placing it in the printer. There she is. Bertha is what we used to call her. That's what I call every machine I've got. How she served us for many editions. Darn it, getting sentimental again. All it's left now is deciding on our layout. Well, one article. And maybe squeezing some extra news. Yes. I've got to run now. But I left you some blue notes again. Thank you. See you next week. Almost forgot. Our reporter Regina left you a little present in the printer. Design your newspaper, place your first article. Right, let me look at that. Pause. Time is paused. Hold on, space. Good, shortcut. Right. No. 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 Right, no. No. Right. Okay. No. October 19... Let just take this in. October 1929. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're on Friday, 10 PM. There's Saturday, and then paper goes into Sunday. 0k subscribers. Design your newspaper. Place your first article. Influence points. Money. Expenses and earnings. Okay. Power status. Right, I've got to actually get power. Options. And then... Can I actually read it? I don't. Reporting is done. Typesetting is done. Assembling is done. Wall Street stock crash. Angry crowds gathered in front of banks. If I just click on that, what happens? Right. And then sort by readiness. Highest production time. Expand all. Collapse all. And then this on the left. Oh, wait. Got more news? But a crime where? Found dead on steps. Right. Printing. Place your first article. The cunt. New publisher. Start. Oh. This item is finished. Let's drag it into our newspaper. Here we go. Oh. Bang. Excellent choice. Right. Content. Negative tags. Tag combos. Bronze tags. Silver tags. Gold tags. Multipliers. Extra sales for multipliers. Content placed above the fold triples in value. Right. We bonuses. Total subscribers. Money stuff. Advert. Money. Revenue. Call. 300. There's still time to report on some more news. Fast forward or wait until Sunday to start rolling the presses. It's time for more news. Staff board, what's that look like? This is an overview of our entire staff. Right. These switches can be flipped to filter employees on jobs or assigned skills. Right. Clicking these columns will sort the board. Hover over them for more info on their sorting behaviour. Click on a portrait to redirect this employee's whereabouts. If you want to sort on a specific skill or trait, simply click on one of them. All employees with that skill or trait will be in line with each other, so it's easy to compare them. Right. Lastly, we can, capital W there, we can view more info about our staff. Click a row to expand it. Right. Blazonov, how are you getting on? Not great, but okay. What? Right. Regina. I can manage. Bit mediocre. I'm watching yous. Right. Okie dokie. Right. Let's go here. There's a bit of news. Found dead on steps. Let's see if I can do a bit of this myself. I'm not going to play it yet. I'm going to just keep it paused. Office building, 6 hours. That's how long it takes to, like, report on it. Regina? You do deal with crime. This is a crime thing. He should have taken the elevator. Found dead on steps. He was a writer almost done with his book, says Speakeasy Acquaintance. Alright, and what you're saying? Fast forward, right. So, play it. Fast forward, hold right. Oh, I can do it, right. Right. Pause it again. What was the book about? It'll be about, you know, things he should have kept his mouth shut. Right, so if I go up there, found dead steps. He was a writer, almost done with his book. So the reporting's done. I clicked on report. Because of no. Alright, right. Oh. No! Report sub-item. Condition. Move. Skills. Workplace. I'll learn all that later. Can I just go like that? Can I just go... Right, let's just speed you up. There you go, you want to go right there? Right, and if I play it... There we go. And then... Types it in progress. So she automatically brings a report, gives it to him. Anything else? Who's in? What are you up to? Nothing new coming in. Right, I ignored you for now. We're running out of f***ing time here. It's still f***ing done! What's the time? Oh, for f***'s sake! Well, oh, right. Well, can I put that? It's time for. Can I do that? No, that's 8 hours. It's time to prepare for print, and don't worry, you still have all of Sunday to compose. You've got all of Sunday, all of Sunday. All right, right. Play then. Click anywhere else. Ked, are you getting on with it? I want to see the time better. Hurry up! Okay, arsehole, so have you done it then? Or what? Right, that's that done. So then I go here and I drag that in. Right, there we go. I've got some news there. Time will automatically stop before the end of Sunday 2, giving you a last chance to print everything you want. When you think it's time to print, click here to control the printer. Right. Here we can go. Here we go. Dead Rose, thanks to sub. Do you feel like when something is spoiled for you, it becomes a kind of intrusive thought while you're watching or playing the thing that was spoiled? Well, I wouldn't really say it's an intrusive thought. It's quite simply been spoiled for me. Like, if I was watching some film and somebody said, "Oh, I'm so glad you're..." Imagine somebody spoiled a film. Then I now know how it ends, which spoils it. Would you call that an intrusive thought? Or is that simply knowledge that ruins it? Can you or can be bottom right seems to be... Like, I would think an intrusive thought is kind of more like... God, why is that popped into my mind again? I wish it would fuck off. Whereas the other one's like just knowledge. Do you know what I mean? I might start saying that though to see if I can connect with people. Are you like me? It's probably just me. That when somebody spoils a film for you, you know, like you've not watched it yet and somebody tells you how it ends. Do you ever get these intrusive thoughts? Like when you're watching it, like, oh, you kind of like the ending, what they've told you pops into your mind again. You're like, oh God. Are you like me? It's probably just me. I'm off my head, me. I'm mental. Probably nobody else like me. Do you get that as well? Here, could I borrow 10 grand off of you? Here, listen, could we go for a pint? Shroomer's on and Big Bag of Cheese, thanks for the subs. Straight out of Bezos's pocket to you. Thank you very much. When you think it's at a time you print, I should really shut that blind a wee bit. Look at that light coming. No wonder I'm maxed out at 666 views. Start printing. Fine. That's some of these lobsters are actually pretty good fills. Very good. Let me look at the money here. 3 cents. Right. Hidden agenda. Let's get right into the hidden agenda stuff. Right. Well, I'll be damned, those mobsters came back and destroyed our printer. To think that after all this time, this is how you know what, we're going to be... That reminds me, your uncle did manage to obtain blueprints for a bigger industrial printer before he left. He never got around to use it before he had to flee from the debt collectors. It takes up quite some space, so let's start by constructing an additional floor. We need more room for our new printer. Add a fresh floor. Okay, it's going to cost us. It's going to cost us. $1 grand. Got 14. Stairs, 75 quid. Right. Stairs. Probably no there. Why? Is a lift going to... Would be a lift there? You're telling me to put it there? Oh. Oh, I see. We're going to make that a lift. Right. Printer input, module output. Build it input, build it output, link it up, build a page module. Right, input. It gives noise, durability, requires power. Exclusive, right. Right. Alright, I'll put that there. You're telling me to put it there, I'll put it there. There's the output. You want me to put it there? I'll put it there. Printer belt. IC. Printer page module. In the middle. The fuck is it? Right. Much better than an old printer. Maybe you know what the fuck, how, right. Soon we'll be able to add more pages to this incredible machine. And don't be afraid to rearrange the printer later. It can even go through ceilings and walls. Now that we can print some news, we should expand our reporting so we have more news to work with. But before we do, we should probably tidy up the place a bit more to make some room. Alright. Remove the desk. Wrecked. Wrecked. Old printer. Be gone. A sweeping station. Trash can. These mobsters really made a mess. We need somebody to clean this up for us. A sweeping station. You're going to tell me where to put it? Put it anywhere. I'll just stick it in there then. Hold on. Pause. Assign a cleaner. Every desk needs an employee. Click here to assign somebody. Right. They seem good for the job. Right. Okie dokie. Expand the workforce. Build a new reporter desk. Hire and assign an extra reporter. Build a new telegraphing station. Hire and assign an extra researcher. Right. Reporter desk. Did I not have oh shit. Where are you gonna put it? Fuck it, stick it in there. Who cares? Hire and assign an extra reporter. Right, and you go, you're not the one that's there, so fuck it. There you go, Ginger Snap. Build a new telegraphing station. Alright, fuck it. Plonk it right up the corner here. New reporter who's good for society things. There's a whole newspaper to fill this week. Let's send out some reporters. Yes. Right, up here. Cargo ship burned and sank. It's a kind of world thing. So you go in that, is that right? Right, that'll be 6 hours. And what are you? Requires politics. Right, well, fortunately I've got... Alright. Can I no put you on that? No. Locked. Requires politics. Locked. Is that's got to be done first and then after that? Right. Right, I think. Right, the cleaner's getting on with it. What are you doing? Right. You're just sitting about doing nothing. Gens need down on the top floor. Do we need... Wait a minute, I think I need fucking lights. Comfort. Power and light. Just enough light will do it. Just enough. Go more in depth on our story. Digging deeper. Right, do that. It's paused. If I go here, we can go more in depth in this news. Right. Gives us more tags while only taking up one spot on the newspaper. This is great for ourselves. Right, you're on that. Okie dokie. Right. And what are you? Red apple painting. Trash can. There's a whole newspaper to fill this week. Let's send out some reporters. I will. Let's buy a trash can. Counters, paper, trash. I'll put one there. See if that does anything. Kinda has. Send out some reporters. Go here. There's some more news on the eve of election. Right, something there. This employee is currently unavailable. Pick someone else or wait for the report to come back. How long are they going to take? How long are they going to fucking take? At a glance. How long are they going to take? What's everybody doing right now? Staff board. So if I click on... Right. Right, what's this? Right, new can I... Notice we now have an extra lamp here. Every lamp gives us one spot for handling news on the globe. Right? Right, what's this? Dickhead. Right, wait. So he got handed the thing right up the top right. Cargo ship burned and sank, and that's the report done. Typesetting's in progress. We don't know typesetter. Reporters will use how do I make sure that everybody's out there doing something? Right, now you can work on that. Right. That's that. Let's send it some reporters. I would love to. Right, Regina, you're on that. You're currently on that. Researching. Research ready. Wait. Build accessories, what's this? Hey, right, no, do it. Oh, yeah, what? Let's try to sell as many newspapers as possible by collecting those shiny tags. Right. The more rare they are, the better. If you place the same tag on a page more than once, you earn even more sales. Right. Right, what's that? Hiring, staff board. It's all my staff. Right, that's the cleaner. Okay. That's the 2 reporters. Does it tell me if they're doing anything right now? What's that there? Reporting, 2 hours remaining. Click to view employee. Where are you? That's you there. Are you coming in with a report? Right. Hurry up! What time is it? Okay, arsehole. So you go, and if I go up here, you're doing the typeset and stuff. That's done. So if I drag that automatically, right, if I did that, no, this item isn't finished yet. All the fully produced items can be added, right? So assembler is a set assembly bit needs to be done, right? Right, good. What? More news, right? You want to go in that then? Right, we'll see how I get on with this game. Hope something to sub. What's it like when you fall in love? Oh no. Benufi and Tsunami. Thanks for the subs. Using my free Prime subscription, thank you very much. Oh no. No. Oh, it's done. Right, how do I know that's done? How do I know that's complete? I have to keep checking it, or... Right. Times 3? No done? Or is there a kind of second bit? Text slug? We haven't completed text slug. What? Move that person, send buildings. Are they working on that? Is that what that is? Like there's 2 parts to it. Right. Right. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Does it please finish the article understanding your audience? Right, green. So I went green, so okay, plonk that in and we'll see what happens. For every bronze tag that is placed in newspaper, you gain sales. Are these bronze? Is that what that is? Some tags are more valuable than others, but they are also harder to find and require more effort. This shows how many newspapers are expected to be sold by people on the streets. This is influenced by the tags that you place in your newspaper. Another way to increase sales is to have subscribers. We don't have any yet, but we'll get to that later. Roll the presses. Right. Understanding your audience, right. Right, right. Right, that's another one. But no. I get 2 tags, that's got 2 tags, so I'm assuming that'll be better than, it's not done yet. Completes on Monday. Well, that's not fucking good. How long have I got? Within 8 hours. That might be alright. We're not rolling the presses. Right, here we go. I want that time to be on the screen all the time. Hold a bit. Right. Oops, time is up. Your newspaper doesn't have to be filled all the way. You can choose to go ahead and print what you have, or skip this week and save your articles for next time. No, I'm printing now. I'm printing now. Right. Right, got things. I need more money than that. I need more money than that. Why does it keep showing 666 for users? It says Yemen, not Disney. We can expand our business to these neighbouring areas. Bayonne. The people in this district like to see these tags in your next newspaper edition, right? If we reach that goal, we gain subscribers. Subscribers are guaranteed to buy a newspaper. It's a great way to create a stick, right? And if I don't, or what if somebody else wants something? Select district. Good choice. You can play one district every week. I can play. View down the bottom here. Enhance the telegram. Listen, everybody. Right, so it's my time to go. Right, and I'll say this. See the result. Oh, was that? You know. No. I don't think so. I don't think so, everybody. I think. No.